Got the distinct impression from reading old interviews that you don't enjoy talking about your process of acting because you read the lines and you do the role and then you move on. Is that am I right about that?
Yeah.
Is it frustrating then that so many people may want to come to you and talk about and pick apart and analyze your process?
No, I sometimes teach at UCLA and young acting students, and they want to talk about it. I said, just do it. You can either do it or you can't. But no, it's not that cut and dried. I don't dismiss other people's methods. I just, you see the television interviews of people and how they get into the parts and all that. I think, well, that's good for them, but not for me. I don't like talking about it. There's so many gurus of acting, and you see directors on television talking about old films, and I think, oh, okay, it's only a movie in the end. So I keep a pretty simple, open approach to it all. I don't complicate it. I learn my lines and show up and don't bump into the furniture. Now, some method guys will say that's terrible. Well,
I've heard that sometimes you just like getting in a car and just driving around the States and...
yeah, I used to. I don't do that so much now. But I used to travel all over, get in the car and drive across America. I don't do that so much now. I'm getting older.
Was it important to get away from all this, though, and get into town?
No, it's not. No, I don't have any motives in anything. I just improvise my life. Everything seems to work out. I'm lucky to be alive in the movie business still. I'm 73 at the end of this year, and I don't get away from anything. I don't have any friends who are actors. I have very few friends, and because we don't need them that much. Maybe I can count them on one finger. I'm a bit of a loner, and that's the way I like to live. I'm married to a lovely woman, and we live a pretty... not isolated, but she has a lot of her friends, and they're all Spanish because she's Colombian. And I love being with them, these beautiful women, all chattering away. And I like to keep a low profile in everything. Coming to the festival is a necessary part of the work, and I enjoy Toronto, and I enjoy the festivals. But I'm not a great social animal. I'm not a party person. I don't think I ever was. If I was, I used to drink myself into a stupor. But now I go to parties. I went to one last night, and they're far too noisy, and I stay around.
I love this idea of you got to stand up, life is short, take advantage of it. If you want something in life, go after it and get it, and don't be a wuss.
Is that what I say in the film?
Well, no, that's not. But that's kind of the impression that I got. Yeah. Is that something that you agree with, that life's short and you just have to go after things?
Don't analyze it, because, there are no answers. We can look for answers, meanings, and go to seminars and try to fail. None of it makes any sense, because we're all going to die in the end.
Do you think people look at and try to analyze things too much sometimes?
Yeah. Well, if you're mentally disturbed or something, you need psychiatry or psychotherapy, I guess it's okay. But life can be a bummer sometimes, and sometimes it's good. But at the end of it all, we are mortal, and as I've reached a certain point in my life, I don't take things seriously now. I look at everything as slightly ridiculous. The acting business is ridiculous. The red carpet is ridiculous, but it's fun. I'm not cynical about it, but I can't take that seriously, I was watching on television last night, and those ladies on the side with the microphone, oh, you look beautiful tonight, to these, oh, thank you very much, and it's the same old thing, same old stuff, and you get older, you think, it's the same old thing, just a different hat, that's all. There's nothing new. And that's believe you, because you're a young guy, but for me, that's a wonderful feeling of it's all the same old thing, there's nothing new, and therefore there's nothing disappointing about it. It's perfect as it is.